may be wondering, what are these weird things you have in your mouth? Well, kids, they're called braces, and I got them after I came back from the cake world. And I know you're saying, but wait, how did you even get out of there? I don't know. Kitchen Genius is here too. She left too. I was in the cake world, and around the end of last episode, I went in there, and I saw this cake on the floor. The cake with the cherries and the candle on it, and it was really weird. And it talked to me, and it said, Isaac, I'm sending you back to the regular world now. And I was like, and now I'm here. I guess this week we're gonna be making chicken. Well, I say that I guess, but I've already done it. I've already made the chicken, and it was. I'm not gonna tell you how good it was because that's a spoiler. We will be making chicken, and we will be comparing them. So in two different ways of cooking chicken. So come with me. Just kidding. We're staying here. So I made a diagram. At the top here it says chicken because that is the food that we're cooking, and then it says air fryer and pan fried because we're gonna take a trip to my grandpa's house, and with my mom is gonna take us there, and we're gonna use the air fryer that he has because we don't have an air fryer. And then when we're done with that, we're gonna come back to our home kitchen, and we're gonna do pan fried. We're gonna cook them in a pan with a lot of oil. It's like deep frying, but we don't have a deep fryer. And then we're gonna look at the pros and cons for each of them, and that's why it says pros, cons, pros, cons. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna see which is better and which has the more pros and which has the more cons. So first we need to go to our grandpa's house to make the air fried chicken. And we're gonna go right there, right now. Can you do the meat touching part? This is great. This is swell. So, we are here at Grandpa's house. And the first thing that we need to do to make our good chicken is to take off all the fat and cut it into pieces so it's just good old-fashioned chicken. So right off the bat, there's immediately a pro to the air fryer. And that's that you don't have to use oil. There's no oil. And then you don't have to buy oil, and you can just do it whenever.
Who wants a heart surgery? There's so many things you can do with chicken.
No,
you
get
can
that off.
fry it.
Get that off. Get it off of the counter. Oh, there's so much goo.
You can fry it. You can nuggets it. You can eat it raw. I don't recommend it. If I get anything dirty, my grandpa will kill me because he likes things clean. Isn't that right, Grandpa?
Very important procedure here. You have to do the slop bucket. Put all of the bad foods in when you're done with them.
Oh my gosh, have you ever squeezed chicken? It feels so weird.
Mom, I can't do this. Can you do it, please? I don't know how to do chicken.
Just here.
I've been sitting here sawing at the same piece for like 10 minutes.
So your chicken slices should be looking like this. Kitchen Genius totally gave up, so now our mom is doing it. Mom, how do you feel about this
You
situation?
know why I coughed? No, I have to tell
I'm having a really
something.
hard time
You know why?
Slop buckets right here. It's really sloppy smelling.
How do you feel about chicken? She gave a little thumbs up there, you couldn't tell. This here is my grandpa's air fryer.
There you go.
And we will be using it to cook. Put the milk in a bowl. We don't have buttermilk, so we will be using regular milk.
Fork.
We're gonna put in a lot of that because it's mostly flour. Put in a lot of black pepper. Garlic salt. Some of that good stuff. And then also some paprika. And you know, it's pretty good and pretty mixed. We have some other spices in there. We'll get back to that later. You have to put in a little bit of vegetable oil, but I'm using olive oil because that's all my grandpa has. So I have no idea how to use this thing.
That's a big con. So also, we don't know how to use it. I don't know how to.
Thank you, car.
Thank you, truck, for being very loud.
So my mother told me a few things about how to use this.
Isaac.
Wait, what is that say? 395? 400.
400.
Okay.
Isaac.
So this is now preheating, and it will tell me when we're done preheating. And then I guess I'll get back to you when we're done preheating. Now we get to do the fun part now that this is preheated. So we're gonna take this. Blow up in here. Actually, I think we're supposed to do the blow up in the other one first. Blow up in here.
Put back in there.
Blow up back in here. There's a hair on it already. Put back in there. And blow up back in here. We are supposed to do the flour first. Put it right on in there.
And do the same for the other ones.
And then you take it. In there.
And now we wait.
Wait, not yet.
For
Quick time. I don't know how many minutes to do this for. 11 minutes, and then start.
Cons. They don't look very good. Like when we were frying them, they didn't look very good at all. They actually kind of look bad, which is concerning as I'll get out.
I'm gonna go in here like this, and pick it up. Oh, this isn't working. Oh, I forgot to spray it. Heck.
Isaac.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. Little pro tip for everybody at your houses. Please spray the machine before you put all of the chicken in it. Because otherwise, your chicken will turn out very bad and not breaded correctly.
Also a con of the air fryer. Don't know if I spelled that right, but there's no lemonade at the air fryer at Grandpa's house. Big oops.
you don't know how to spell lemonade?
Is there an I after the A?
No! You don't know how to spell
Well,
lemonade?
sometimes I see it with an I after the A, and I don't know if that's right or wrong.
So we have to fill this up with water now?
Oh wait! Oh my gosh, Isaac, look. It's not good. It's no bueno.
Oh crap, is that all expired?
It's all hard. It's all hard. Maybe it's just because it hasn't been used for a long time.
You sure?
The worst thing that happens is you get sick, right?
That's still bad. Look at this. That is hard and bad.
There's lemon jello.
No, that's not gonna work.
Oh, it expired in 2010.
Don't tell Grandpa. Why does Grandpa have to expire? So, we don't have any way of making lemonade at the moment.
Already, we have a disproportionate amount of cons to pros, and that's bad.
Cancel. Quick time. And then 400. Cook time. 11 minutes. Crap. Okay. Cook time 11 minutes. Cook temp 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Start. So the first feedback is in, and it would appear that I completely forgot a lot of the steps. First of all, you have to dry out the chicken before you use it, which I did not do. And also you have to salt the chicken as well, which I did not do, but I'm doing it for the next batch. Also, it was very bland because we didn't put in enough seasoning, which is my fault, and there's nothing I can do to fix that now. But what I did learn from that, hold on. We put in like a ton more stuff in these.
So finally we have another pro. They taste okay. Oh, wait, no. That's a con. I want them to taste good and they only taste okay. How dare you?
I was doing the spicy ones.
I hope they turn out very good. The last batch that we just did of non-spicy
Tasted
ones,
the same.
they turned out really bad.
Yeah, but we flavored these more, so.
We flavored these more. Hopefully they'll taste better. Hopefully the outside, the skin stuff stays on. We sprayed that down like
Oh,
so
Isaac,
freaking
what hand
much.
in a...
We sprayed this down so much that it.
If it
hopefully
sticks,
nothing will
then
stick.
there's a demon.
If it sticks, then it's like what's the point anymore? So these ones turned out not too great looking, but better looking, I guess. I don't know how they taste yet. I'll tell you in a second.
Well, but they do have a pro. The spicy ones, they are pretty spicy. And you know what would help with the spicy? Oh, not the bitter bed. The lemonade.
So this is the last batch that we did. And I'm not super proud of them. Not super proud of any of the ones we did today. Tomorrow we'll make more chicken. I don't know. We'll see what we can do about this. I mean, they taste good though. Immediately you're gonna notice that the cons far outweigh the pros. I give them a big meh face out of 10 for those ones. They weren't crispy. They didn't look good, and they only tasted okay. With that, we have to move on to the. There's nothing. Okay, with that, we're going to move on to the pan-fried ones. A con of this one is that there's oil, and oil will kill you if you consume it. And another con is that these ones were very messy. They were somehow messier than these ones. I don't know how we did the exact same thing, but...
No, oil.
That's all put together. It's almost the same mixture as we used yesterday. Barbara, you just need to dip those. Okay, so we might have done a little bit too much oil. Okay, well, I guess we didn't.
Ow, 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 ow!
So things aren't going amazingly, but we're kind of figuring it out. It's popping at us like crazy, so that's the hazard of doing it this way. Barbara's...
Oh, I did it!
She did it, but she's not very courageous in doing it. It's been difficult trying to put them in. It's cooked perfectly in the middle. Hold on, let me get the camera to focus on it. It won't focus, but it's cooked perfectly. It's nice and dark on the outside. Hopefully it tastes good.
Yeah, pro is that they look great. They look very, very much good. Another pro is that they taste quite delicious.
That tastes really freaking good.
So we're back over here to the cons. And another con is that they're very involved, and you can't just sit back with a camera and do them. You can see that most of the things I did today were time-lapse, and I could not stop to bring the camera over there, or else they would overcook. And another con is that they freaking hurt. So they're frying now, and I think they're just about done, but I wanted to point out that it is incredibly smoky in here. I don't know if you can tell, but the smoke is definitely collecting. We did open a window back there before we started, and I assume that would help, but much like the calzones before it, it is smoking at me. They're all cooking now. We got a few of them out, and it tastes very good. You should get the frame. Very happy with this chicken so far. Much better than the stuff we had the other day. Kitchen genius had to step out just to take care of the puppy.
what the finished product looks like, the first batch. They looked better and browner when they were hot. They've kind of cooled off since. They also look much better in person. So some time has passed and we ate all of those ones. Now we need to make the spicy ones. But Barbara's still in charge of the dog. I got a bunch of grease all over my face from eating those. So I am gonna go ahead and get it started and do those without her. So I tasted one and they weren't spicy as I wanted, so I made this sauce. It's bright red in real life. Don't let the camera lie to you. It's pretty much just hot sauce and vinegar. I have another con. They aren't very spicy on their own. They're not hot. But I have a pro, and the pro is sauce. I made a sauce. It was quite good. They're done and they look really good in real life. They're like bright, they're very brown and more saturated than on camera. Maybe they'll look better on selfie cam. Yeah, I guess that's better. Look, they still look better in real life, but that's slightly better, I think, than the other ones. So, big success. I give these a Funky Kong out of 10. They were very good, much like Funky Kong. So I think the numbers don't lie. Funky Kong is better than a matte face. Everyone knows that. So I would say, do these. Do the pan fry. Or a deep fryer if you have a deep fryer. I don't. My grandpa has an air fryer. And maybe you can make good air fried chicken. I'm quite bad at it. Oh, I did forget a Kong. They were amazing. They were dry. They were very dry. You know what? That's the final nail in the coffin. Don't do that. Do that. With that, we should do the outro scene. That's what it's called, outro. Could not remember what it was called for a second there. Whoosh! Just kidding, we're staying here again. That will probably be all for this week on the cooking show. Okay, we're probably fine. Nothing bad is happening. Everything's good. Goodbye. Hello, YouTube people. Thank you for staying after the credits like I informed you to do at the beginning of the video. So pretty much, the next episode of the cooking show is going to be the finale of the season. I'll probably come back sometime in the future. I don't know. We'll see. But the next episode is going to be the finale, and it will not be out next Saturday. I'm sure that if you know anything about my schedule, that this episode did not come out on time at all. It's at least a week ahead. I don't know yet, but the next one will be out eventually. I mean, it'll come out in July, I know that for sure, but it will be, it could be a decent length of time before it comes out, so don't get your hopes up, for it to be next Saturday, because it won't be next Saturday, and it might not be the Saturday after that. Who knows, it might not even be the Saturday after that, but it could be that Saturday, I don't know yet. So, that's all I wanted to say. The next episode's the finale, and it's not going to be out for a while, so, drop my marker. That's it, bye.